Alright, I think we're going. Just making sure everything looks good. It says excellent. Alright, so we are currently. Hold on, actually, my headset's not on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so right now we are currently, if you caught any of the last stream, we are playing the Ironborn, and we've done a lot. It is. Oh, sorry, wrong options. We are also doing custom. I'm not sure what I changed, but everything's realistic. Challenging AI difficulty. I think that's the hardest. Yeah. I think that might be the only thing I changed. Um, but yeah, we're doing veteran. Oh, that's, you know what? I might have changed this to veteran because I'm unfamiliar with the stealth and disguise stuff. Um, but we're also doing Iron Man mode. So, pretty far into this already. Jon Snow already took over Winterfell. I believe. Hold on, actually. Or he's currently attacking. I think he finished the attack, though. Yeah. So Jon Snow already took over Winterfell. Looks like, yeah, they're there. So the Iron Islands, we aren't actually paired with them. We are an Iron Islander, and that's how I'm playing to a degree. Um, but really, what the whole goal is here is to eventually get our own kingdom and take over the King's Landing. So I'm going to have to come up with some sort of plan for that. Um, right now, Stannis has it, which is actually, it would probably be an awesome time to go for it right now, but I'm just not strong enough. I'm not big enough. You need to get some sort of at least I would think two different cities, and that way you can give one away to somebody else, make them a vassal. But um, right now we are currently working towards clan tier 3, which I need because I need to get. Right now I've got I can make an I can only make two parties, so that's actually the big thing. I can make an additional party. Um, and that gives us a much larger force already, where I can probably at that point start to look at things like um, so if you zoom out enough, you get only the actual cities, but if you zoom in a tiny bit more, you get the castles. And that is where I can get some sort of a stronghold. That way we have some sort of income, we can work on it, but I have to go after somebody who isn't going to be strong enough to attack me right away again if I do that. So, got to be careful about that. Um, I have thought about there's two custom places. I believe they're custom. Driftwood Hall. I don't believe the Skagos are real in the Game of Thrones universe, and I think they made that for something that you can attack to get. And then this one, Equivaron, I guess, Equi Ifque Veron, the Yiddish. I don't believe are actually in Game of Thrones. Let me actually double check that. Are the Yiddish in the real Game of Thrones or just Realm of Thrones? I believe they're just in the. Oh no, they are real. Not invented by the Realm of Thrones mod. Okay, they're a massive empire far east of Essos, so they are real actually. I honestly just figured they weren't because I'm pretty positive I saw a video on the Driftwood Hall, this being the Skagos, not real. Are the Skagos real also then? I'm asking ChatGPT. I've been using it for all my playthroughs for somehow are also real. Oh, I guess I'm just misremembering. I guess the video I saw then. I think those are just the spots maybe they focused on taking because you're not gonna. They're basically loners. You take them over, they're gone, and you don't have anybody attacking you after type thing. Maybe that's actually all that was. But the issue with that is how far away they are, and the goal is King's Landing at some point. Um, Now, if you go at King's Landing, you need. I've never been able to do this before, so it's a tall task. But it would actually be a perfect time right now to go at King's Landing if you had the army, because um, nobody is actually really friends with Stannis. Look, the Baratheons have Storm's End. He's not that strong. Um, the North, I don't think, is at war with him, but I don't believe they're allied with him. Um, the Erie, all that, but Daenerys, Aegon and Daenerys still have to head over to Westeros. So every time Aerys, is it Aegon or Aerie? Yeah, I think it's Aegon actually. Every time Aegon comes over, he's been killed pretty early in my playthroughs since the War Sales update. Um, I've never even been able to see him in getting into a fight. Daenerys, she'll take over the Iron Throne. What will be interesting is if someone like the North can get strong enough. They handled everything. Technically, the White Walkers are still alive, but they handled everything really, really quickly. A lot. I want to say it was at least 100 turns earlier that they took over Winterfell and the Battle of the Bastards happened than my last playthrough, and that was my whole goal, was to be a part of the Battle of the Bastards, which was cool. I also killed, well, I didn't technically kill what's his name, Ramsay, but I killed him on the battlefield. They still just let him be injured, then he gets executed. But um, that happened so quick. I was debating making my way there, but I was actually here in Sunspear, and there was no way I could make it there. So I went over to Essos, just kind of check things out. Really, I'm doing a lot of smithing. That's how I'm getting a lot of my money. I have two convoys as well. Um, but I just wanted to check out the cities to see if they had updated anything since I hadn't been over into Essos since the War Sales update, and before that, when I played, it was probably 2 years ago. So I mean, King's Landing, the Red Keep. If you can find a way to get into the Red Keep, pretty sweet. But um, they so the Red Keep is completely done according to the show. The modders did that really well done. There's even like the map of the world there. The wall is done according to the actual show, which is insane. And then Winterfell has some things, but it's not completely done. So there's some flavor there, but like Marine, for example, I wanted to check out. It looks awesome. The pyramids there, but that when you go into the city, it's not actually there. Same with Bravos. There's a Penta. No, yeah, it's Bravos I'm thinking of. I wanted to see if this was actually there in the city. It's not, but it's pretty cool they have it there like that. But yeah, so let's get rolling. And give me one quick second here to make sure everything is good. Take off my hoodie because it is warm out and my AC is working but not triggering at the right time. All right, got that. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. All right. So what we have to do, it's a long, long ways to get to where we want. Only level 20. We, I mean, I'm trying to think. Got to get to at least level 30 so I can have a full army. Because there's only two more points I would get at that point. My smithing is actually already good enough where I can make crazy amounts of money off of it. We're kind of not in the early stages of it, but pretty close. But I'm working on my pole arm right now because I'm still not positive what weapon I want to use. I wanted to make what's his name, Robert Baratheon's hammer, but I've been trying to unlock stuff and it's impossible. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here, assault the hideout. This is just a good way to level up guys, and as you see, I picked up some Unsullied while I was over in Essos. Let's get them out. I like to focus on getting these royalty guys better. They're basically, they eventually become knights, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, knights. Yeah, Knight of the Vow. I mean, look at that. Can't beat that. Let's find the other ones we have. You Crown and Squire. They eventually become a round. Hell yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you're in a lot of trouble if you got a lot of those. Valorant. I mean, this is just their tree, but look at that. That's one of the best regular cav in the game, and it doesn't even compare to these cav. Stormwind Squire. And oh, the Thunder Knight. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's see. Pretty sure we have some more Dragonstone Noble. Queen's Manor. I think they're all basically the exact same when it comes down to it. Yeah, they all got the javelins, arming sword. Ooh, interesting. That probably is different. Baratheon hunting spear versus, for example, Dornish youth. Let's see. I doubt it's Baratheon hunting spear. Yeah, none of them. Interesting. So there's a difference. I think I'm gonna stick these two Remvosi recruits. They're really good bowmen, and I don't have a ton of archers in the army. So eventually we'll get our army to like 200. You'd hope. I have Benjamin Stark with his own army. You'd hope he levels up to get his army bigger, but he's at max at like 95 right now. So we'll kind of see what we can do. So I like this weapon. It's really, really good for things like this. It's pretty good actually in open field battle on a horse as well. It's not good in siege. It's not horrible if you play it right, but not having a shield in a siege is just basically guaranteed death at some point. So, you know, you gotta kind of have some sort of a backup plan, and I thought, and even Robert's hammer isn't gonna do well in a siege. It's something like, what's his name? Euron Greyjoy's axe is pretty badass, and that can be one-handed. That can be pretty good in a siege, I would think. That could be something, but that is another thing that, once again, takes a very long time to get to the point. Being able to sneak, and I don't expect to find it anywhere, honestly. We're gonna have a lot of sieging to do. That's actually something I gotta find in a companion. A good siege companion, because that's, I mean, it's not the worst thing not having a great siege. All you gotta do is build a siege tower and a battering ram. Your siege tower gets taken out. Battering rams always made it for me, except I think I did see it one turn get taken out before it got to the gate. But that's rare, so usually you can get it fine, but you're in trouble if you don't ladders. I always go for visual here, and they're not that good. And you don't want to risk the guys, you know, there's a lot of low-level guys here.
The day is ours! Heaven be praised! The day is ours!
Let's see, I've been getting a lot of these really good, these guys. Look at these guys. Not bad. Actually not as good as I originally thought, but still, it's an easy way to recruit cav to your army. And let's see, I can add 3 people. Really, what do you turn into? A Dornish recruit, Dornish elite spearman. Oh, I like that. Yep, we're gonna take you. So I'll try to. That's what I look for. Oh, actually, I don't even have to really recruit him, but that's perfect. All right, the Valor Rider. I like the Voyager because it's got more versatility. So when we eventually go to a siege, I don't have to just get rid of this guy. And on top of that, the Lancer's really great at the first charge, and if you're the overwhelming number of cavalry, I think the Elite Lancer's the way to go. But if it's pretty even, which a lot of these armies have more cav than I do, it's not easy to get that much cav. Um, Plus, I don't think it's as much fun just having cavalry, but these guys are a little bit more versatile, at least in my opinion. That's the difference of a Voyager or whatever in real life, I know. So let's keep adding some cav. All right, great. Spearmen or infantry? I think we want the duelist with them actually, and the Westerland's I mean, whatever, it's 10 less, but that, if you have a lot of them, that 10, it's 10 less on athletics, it's 20 less on two-handed compared to a lot of other two-handers. It's, no shield though. Two-handed weapons do good damage. You know what? We're gonna go for that guy, the skirmisher, I think. I'm not gonna have a ton of them in my army anyways. I think we want the shipwrecker to get a buccaneer, because that 150 athletics will give him an advantage over most people. Oh my, we're getting some good upgrades. That's interesting. I didn't know the squires didn't require a horse from you. That's good to know. Reach, recruit. I think I'll throw in, because we're starting to add a lot of cav. Storming square. Yeah, right there. Boom. Alright. Just like that, actually. That's a pretty solid amount of cavalry. This is a pretty good breakdown for an army. I would like to have mounted archers. They just live a long time. They help take out people. Their aim, if they're upgraded enough, is unfair. But heck, Sandsteed, those are probably upgrades for. No, not for you. I forgot I gave you an even better mount than I had. Kyburn, I don't want Kyburn actually on a horse. I think that'll get him killed. And there we go. We'll give you a warm out, buddy. Jokin Hagar, I'm not even how to say it anymore, but he's not actually that good. I'm debating getting rid of him if I find somebody I'd rather have. We got ships too, we can do some raiding. The only thing about raiding is it's you make enemies. Technically, I don't believe actually. Let me see. As Ironball in Realm of Thrones, are you able to raid and not go to war? I believe you are. Now that I think about it, since I'm Ironborn. Generally, no, but oh, wait, in the regular can the Viking people do it? I don't know what they're called. Yeah, and then the closest equivalent, the Stur. No, not. Are they the Sturgians? I don't think so. More cells. They added a new faction. Yeah, look it up. And I haven't played yet. It's like a huge deal. The Nords, there you go. See if they're in Shield Wall. You know what? Why don't we... I know how we can probably figure that out. Movement speed with pole arms, movement speed to infantry. Pole arms that can knock down. Ignore 25% knock. I bolt 3. Yeah, you take for the hit points here regardless. I want to say trades party rolls. No. I swear there's a spot. Bannerlord. Come on, where can I find that? Yeah, I got a friend. I married Talatarli. I didn't know he was my friend. How about that? 24, not bad. Alright, what I'm gonna do... The odds are it's not gonna cause a problem. I'll tell you what though, I have not backed out of this game in a couple days because it's been running perfectly smooth, which it usually has for me, but I have had a stream here or there that was pretty janky. But I mean, I think I have 300 hours into the game, and you know, it was probably on something with my internet, to be honest. I also have a million different things open because I'm streaming, but alright, the reason I'm doing this, because I believe we can actually raid, and I didn't even think about it until now, without making them our enemy, which is a big deal, because it's an easy way to get food, you know, there's that, and then it's, depending on the place, a decent amount of money, and it's just fun. And this is actually a pretty cool screen for anybody who hasn't seen it also. You can see all the choices you have, and it's pretty crazy. You can actually be a giant. I think it's a little unfair to be a giant. You have way more health. The game, it's physics based, right? So if you make your guy taller, he's going to swing a sword down harder than somebody who's shorter. And that physics carried right into the giant, so everything kills everybody in basically one hit guaranteed. Where you at, Ironborn? I miss him? Oh, it's not in alphabetical order. No, it's not a thing. 20% ship movement speed in rivers and coastal seas, though. That's good. I'd get more loot. So, alright, we would make enemies, and I would get 30% more loot. Yeah, day 388, like, dang. Only level 20, a big part of that's, I think, because I had to focus on smithing so much, because it's Iron Man mode. I technically came really close to dying twice in this playthrough. Got captured. I tried to stop Stannis from taking over King's Landing because since the War Cells update, he gets it every single time, and I wanted to see a little bit of something different happen there. And then one time, I believe really early, probably on my first stream, honestly, group of bandits or something like that. You know, I think it might have been not even a bandit. It was I forget what they're called. Not bandits. Same concept as bandits, but the mounted ones. They could have killed me, but I wasn't killed. And I found out it's not chance. It depends if your health goes somewhere close to 0, you'll stay alive typically. But if, for example, you got hit by a catapult and it did 300 damage, you're gonna die. That's just a guarantee. Alright. Let's see. The Salt Shore. Dorne. See, I don't want to mess with Dorne. I do have Randall Tarley as a friend. What would be interesting is if Randall Tarley dies and I just get the reach. That would be awesome. I don't think that would happen. Technically, maybe Tala would get the reach, but I'm willing to bet the game would make me the actual person. I don't think that would happen. I know Sam is in the game. I don't know what the move is there. Dick on his too. I don't know if he automatically dies or anything. What do you want? Running fire? It usually isn't worth it. It's solid earlier in the game, but with my money, it's not worth it. I don't need the clock. Let's just make sure our guys have at least this good. Very good, buddy. Oh, I forgot that. Man, I don't have that armor. I forget who it was. Prey armor, yeah, it's not that. It's barely worse than. See, barely worse, but I don't mind the look of it either. I like the look that mine has right now. A lot of the plated armor I don't like with our guy here. Now every time I come to one of these, I check to see. That's not even worth it to me, the 10k. I want at least like 30, maybe 20k I would do it too, but I want to wait here some time. I get my stamina back, and then on top of that, my guys get extra experience while I wait. Oh yeah. The high garden, we want to check out Old Town. I'm gonna go check out Old Town actually, so let's start with. And on this playthrough, I believe the odds are my second and possibly third son will have their first, what's it called? You get to choose like attributes about them, which is pretty cool because eventually, if you play long enough, they, I believe, become basically like companions, you know, which at the rate I'm going, that could come in handy. How long it's gonna take to get to where I want. I like having Braun with me because he's a moose in this game, and it's just a little safer to have another person that's solid. Realm Hedge Knight, yep. Realm Hedge Knight, we'll upgrade you. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm curious to see Squires. I mean, Squires are almost already at. I mean, they're already better than the people we're fighting here. And yeah, the other Stronghold Squire. Squire. Yeah, mostly Archer. Crowland's Noble Son? Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. I don't think I've seen this one before. I'll know when we get to the end, but... Oh no, is there a... Oh.
Die, you bastard! You pig!
There are guys over here, but... Yeah, I think they got rid of all the cave ones since the war sales, which I'm very happy about. Come on, boys. You got him, right? You're like there we go. there is a cave one. Okay. I love that. I like that they got rid of it. This is how you're, in the caves, it's really easy for them to just split up and honestly,
Come on!
it's quite dark. Let's see, I don't like that. We're splitting up. Alright, while I do that, let me see if my brightness can go up. It cannot. It's frustrating. Alright. We're gonna go this way. Oh, you see what I mean? This is horse crap. I don't want to leave. Gotta be somebody else around here. So, going to caves are stupid. You shouldn't take this long. And all I'm doing for anybody that doesn't know, F1, F2. So F1 brings everything up, F2 is follow me. You hit F1, you hit F3, it'll be charge, and it's honestly pretty good, charge, but not if they're gonna get split up, and that's just what people do. I'd also like them to get killed at the same time, though. We're going for it. Oh shoot, basically. Oh, interesting. Should be fired up. Looks like that went this way this time. Axe like that. And you have the nuke on them, just stay back. Right on that one. We lost a couple, 3. None of them died, luckily. Alright. That is annoying. Players are tougher than typical brigadier or whatever. Nothing now is why I have to do all these. The gold's not bad for the time usually. I mean that took quite a while, but little advice early in the game: don't upgrade everybody. You don't want to spend all that money. It gets expensive to have a fully upgraded army. You'll just end up losing too much. I have enough money where I could be losing money, and it's not a big deal. I have income, so I'm not losing money, but I do want to try to get to like 1,000,000. Thinking by the time we try to assault the castle, because at that point I can basically get one of my companions to have a whole army of Unsullied. I'll give you 100 Unsullied, 100,000, and if you have 1,000,000, 100,000 is not a big deal. Alright. Still dawn. Thinking possibly somewhere in the Riverlands will be a good spot to attack. possibly Harrenhal, um, because things change sides there so much. It might be much easier to make peace with somebody from whoever we take anything like anything away from, as long as it's not. I don't want to. We'll see what. There's a lot of time left, but still gotta see what happens with Daenerys. Let's do 13. So, keep forgetting to butcher those out. Didn't want to do that. It's not a bad price. It's an easy way to make money in this game too. Is like things like wine and silver, stuff like that. You find it cheap, you can buy a ton of it and sell it somewhere else later on. I'm not in desperate need of money, but who doesn't like making money, you know? How's that all I had? Oh, that's right, that's why. Just make sure speed, but now you can't beat that. That's a nice upgrade. I probably should just buy them better stuff. Alright, let's just sell this stuff and I'm gonna upgrade. I like keeping these. Let's sell you. Triple type shield, no. But let's go find him a shield. 44.83. That's a decent amount of money to give him a such upgrade. And barely paid any money. I honestly don't care if Kyber dies. The only thing is he has very good medicine, which it does make your guy. If you're at a point where you're having a lot of battles back to back, it's good to have somebody with good medicine. I put a lot into it, but I haven't fought enough for it to get upgraded a lot. This whole Iron Man thing, I won't lie, I'm being very cautious with everything. I'll take my chance on I got it. It's a little ways away from now. Oh yeah. 17. This guy came out of nowhere. Was climbing ranks. Whoa. And a lot of the armor, helms, stuff like that, a lot of them max out pretty close to each other. It's all percentage based, so when it comes down to, it's not just plus minus, I don't believe. I believe it's percentage based for how much it takes off. So when it comes down to it, one armor, it's not going to make or break you. Everybody. We'll see. My guy is leveled up enough where most of the time his tournaments are easy until you face Ron and his own party. And I think Kynes and what else am I selling? It wouldn't surprise me if the Gold Sisters are tough. The game did a really good job making people who you would think would be good. They really did. Like Brown's on my team, we're completely safe unless he just gets sniped. God, he's a we'll be fine. There's two rifles aiming at him. I got pretty lucky hitting Brown. That's a rare win. He definitely has more health. I think it's just because of the perks he has. I don't think... I mean, these modders are unreal. They can do whatever they want, I'm pretty sure. And they make giants and White Walkers, so... Okay, yeah, this guy's pretty good. Wonders.
Conjure your limbs!
Ooh, I'm cruising now. Got one extra point in there, athletics. Holy cow. That amazes me. She I mean, odds are she has a lot of health too. Amazing. Oh. Braun here. Come on, Braun. Shoot. Either way, I think we advance now, but still, that sucks. I was gonna say, he's good with the bow. Not the strongest thing. See. I need to get lucky here. If it's sword and shield, I'm screwed. This is actually important. I gotta get on the keys. Only did 6. Let's see. That was big. Impossible to beat when you're actually in battle with him. Same with Braun always won one, but besides that, I don't think there's anybody out there that would beat Braun if you're actually watching it. But when you simulate it, he's favored most of the time, but he loses all the time too. Especially when it comes to team stuff. Which, that makes sense, you can get unlucky there. Edric Dane, Lord of Dorne. Lord of the Dorne? Really? Edric Dane? That's changed hands, I think, if he's Lord of Dorne. What are they gonna do? Check this helm out. 41, I already got 51. I actually kind of like that helm for our guy here. And we got the Dragonstone Shield, which I kind of like, but I might switch that at some point. Yeah, that would be an upgrade for Braun. He does not need to get harder in those tournaments, but I don't want him to die, and that just looks badass. Gotta do it. Do you have any wood? How am I doing on food? 70. And a good rule of thumb is have at least 30 days until no food. I have the capacity to carry whatever I want, so I'm not gonna like sell stuff to get down to that. But earlier in the game, I would try to stay around 30 days. It's kind of a good rule of thumb where you're not too heavy. You never know what you're gonna run into. Rustic. All right. I don't have a ton of meat. You do also want food variety for that reason, the +5 morale if you have all of them. So that's when you take a look. My fish chilling on grain, fish, and olives. The cheeses, they barely have any beer. I'll just buy all that beer. And that's all we're gonna do there. Okay, smithy. Oh. I'm not gonna be able to make anything out of enough wood. Most likely not. Two-handed axe, so that's the best I can do anyways. I can make that. Yes, he probably wants. There you go. He wants that or Kendry's. And then, you know, you can mess with stuff like that. But, yeah, even that one, the best hammer that's not. You probably get that one there too. But I'm hoping just making this all on something. There you go, pommel, whatever. I don't care about the gold at that point. It's just unlocking stuff. You know, I'm curious if I have. See, I don't have anybody that's actually good at smithing, but do they have different parts unlocked? That was a two-handed axe. No, I don't think they do. Good on troops, but gotta go upgrade Crown Lands recruit. Crown Lands, and can probably get rid of them. Colicky horses, not buying on the ground wedding, refusing to get out. You're sure that he was careless and fed the animal too quickly after your arrival, as he was eager to get to the town's tavern, as one does. Alright. Let's see. Disorganized, not a big deal. Calculating and close-fisted, that's fine. Wow, I don't know if I want to whip somebody. I'm surprised that's not considered horrible. Now let's just do that. Party got disorganized, no big deal. We're just going to Old Town anyways. And piece of advice, you can join basically anyone as a mercenary. Leave their party right after, and even the people you were just attacking will not. They'll leave you alone. You'd think maybe something randomly they'd go to war with you. I've never had that happen. Your biggest threat's always going to be raiders in the ocean and things like that. Buy all that. It's just keep olives, can't turn it down. So we're heading north. Figure check. See what's going on. Not actually in the north, but we're going to check out the Stormland and all that. After, we're going to check out the Reach first, but what I want to do here, tavern. And a disadvantage I have not joining anybody's wars, I'm not going to be able to hire any other household guard. Their household guards are much better than typical people you can just upgrade, which not that big of a deal. There's ways around it, like hiring the, what's it called? Nope, wrong button. Hiring the good old... Brain's not working today. Yenso. No. Look at these guys. 270. It's ridiculous. And their javelins, oh man. Good luck to anybody trying to kill them. Alright, let's see. Dorn and the Reach are at war. Interesting. We're going for Honeyhole. The Bees Berries. Oh, no way. Dorn has Hornhill. That's where our friend was. Let's go see if he's, Rainbow Tarley. Let's check something out. We might be able to make him even more of a friend. And this mod's not completely lore accurate. There's a decent amount that, I mean, for example, you can technically save Robb Stark at the Red Wedding. It's really difficult. I've never been able to do it, but I've never tried on an easier mode either. And the reason I made the AI as difficult as it gets is I think it's just too easy. The battling in this game, unless it's that difficult, and you know, still fun, but I think it's more fun to have a challenge. That's, you know, why we're doing Iron Man and all that. Let's see. Taken prisoner. Yep. He's probably in Hornhill, I'm guessing. Redwine Bay. Let's just see where that is. High Tower, it's probably right near us. Where are you at, Redwine Bay? Redwine Bay, well, so he was last seen near there. Yeah, we're gonna go check out Hornhill and see if he's a prisoner there. If that's still the reaches, you know what would be interesting? Tarley, I'm looking for Tarley on here. No. Randall Tarley, there he is, yeah, he's in there. It says he's in the field of battle. It doesn't say he's been released, so my guess is he's a prisoner of somebody there. Let's see, troops, yeah, 34, so yeah, they're about to take it over. 1,000. Wonder how many they had. So let's actually wait this out. That's what we're gonna do. This is almost over. F4. Should be over any second. For anybody not sure what I'm looking at, I'll pause it. Right there where it says troops, I'm pointing on my screen like you can see my finger, but troops 1 plus 694W, that means 694 wounded. So it's over. Now, I gotta see where Randall Tarley is. Not there. Alright, let's let them, we should be faster than most. Oh, are they just all gonna sit there like weirdos? Let's see, let's try this way. Mesa open her troop prisoners now. Only reason I'm doing this is I want to try and make some friends. If I see any prisoners that are worth trying to negotiate out, I will. But I'm not just gonna. Let's check out Honey Hole, see if anybody's stashed in there. We'll just pay to get them out unless it's an absurd price. Go to the dungeon. Troops and Sunrise. Randall, he wants Randall Tarley captured? Why? You know, let's stop it. Part of the route. I have to go to the dungeon. Nice. We're gonna go. I'm not gonna take my father-in-law prisoner, but I'm curious as to why he wants that anyways. Man, my guy moves so much faster after hitting 170. That's really crazy. Oh shoot, I forget which one it was. I think it was Franklin Fowler, right? Let me see him first, let's just make sure it's not him.
Well now, stranger.
Interesting, so he's got that over his head, but can't tell me what to do, so this might have been a waste of time. Yeah, look how much work they had to put into this game. Wow, it's crazy.
Well now, stranger.
Hendrik Dane. He's the guy who beat me. I mean, it was Braun who technically knocked me out of the tournament, but he was the guy who killed me in the tournament. So, have something, bro. I actually think I was romancing her before Tala. Tala is just a better pull. Tala is actually really impressive. I didn't expect that. Look at this trade. That's why I'm making so much money, and that's why she's on a trade route. And 3 kids is enough, right? I don't have anybody to replace her. I should probably just look for somebody to replace Tyburn and switch them out. Have a couple more kiddos. Nope, they're making an army again. Oh no, they're just, that's just rude. Hideout spotted. Alright, down there. Check out Hornhill first. Ooh, oh, I can check from here. Prisoners. Infantry cavalry. I guess it's probably not worth. Let's just see though. Are we allowed here? It's interesting nobody holds that. The fact I'm friends with Randall Tarley and married to his daughter against me. Don't care about them. So yeah, Randall Tarley's in one of those armies still. Unless he died. I don't think he did, but let's check. Wrong button. Prisoner by Randall Tarley. How about that? Interesting. So you are not. You are no longer a prisoner. It's interesting. It doesn't say how he was freed. Oh, how about that? Senior Cobble Cove. Okay. Maybe he's not a prisoner anymore. Yeah, I guess not. He got out of there. He got out of Dodge. Here we go. Elite Spearman. Yes, you are. See, that's awesome. There's not many infantrymen like that. Ah, I just went through Dorne. I should have looked for more of them. That's on me. Squire. There we go. We have some. Alright, so we have 4 of them. Not bad. Did I miss a bunch of our people? I feel like I must have. Dornland's night. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Honestly, yeah, I got upgraded. I don't love putting knights, cavalry on their feet, but they should be fine here. Alright, this one's much better than the last place. I know we don't go into a cave here. I don't know what the Brown is. Craziness.
Yeah! For glory! Where you live?
It's on the faster than Stormlight's Knights. It's not been drawn. Oh, baby, you got momentum. And there is no friendly fire in this, except for projectile friendly fire. Is that? Oh god, somebody got a spear in my neck. That didn't do much damage.
Die!
Close to getting me another perk. I like the polearm perk tree. It gives you useful stuff, not just for little polearms.
Die, you bastard!
I like when it's just A to B like this. You got one path, nobody's straying off course.
See you in hell!
It's got everybody there. Alright, leveled up polearm and close to athletics. Mountain Bandit boss. Yeah, see, I mean, he's barely better than, he's actually not even better than the most of the regular troop trees. But, we'll take him so we can sell him off. I'm at the point where I should start just doing all this and donating the rest for the money, or the experience, I should say. But I'll take these because I can actually smelt them down, and then, yeah, we'll donate the rest. Why not? Give the mothers a little extra experience. Seated polearm while mounted. It's pretty solid actually. 30% damage speed. Or damage from speed. In the troop formation. Steed killer. Ooh. See, I really like that. Because cavalry are the way you get run over in the fields. That's really good for me. I think this is better. Overall for my squad though. I'm trying to think. Is it I can go heavy cavalry? I have a decent amount of cavalry right now. Do I really want to go full cavalry? Nah, we're Ironborn. This is the most cav we're going. 29. Not really looking for many more. Let's go check out Highgarden. Highgarden should have some wood. Let's do a little bit of smithing. Get our guys some extra XP. Now hold on, I want to get rid of that. I'm gonna leave cobblestone just because it might make my way if I see Randall entirely at all that way. I'll go check out what's going on with the Baratheons and all that, and the Lannisters. Mace Tyrell. Okay, raid enemy territory. It's too big of a commitment, my dude. How's our relationship? Just 2. Trying to get married into the Tyrell family, they'll shut me down though. Oh, interesting. So steward's not good. His trade's not going to be good either. I'm just curious how expensive he is.
It's been a while.
I was like, I'd have to take him. Let's trade. Get that done. Although I didn't pick up much. Silver. It's not a bad price. It's better than what I paid. No, keeping that. Subs. Why not? Salt. Plus, okay. They don't have much on wood. That's annoying. Interesting. I can't even. Oh. That 91 cut damage is going to be a problem. I'd like to be able to just do a fine steel or steel. Or even the Stark play, but he's not going to give us that. I don't have enough money to get us anything better than maybe fine steel. Let's close the back, close the cruiser. There we go. Fine steel 3. Something that increases that handling a little, it doesn't cost us the swing cut damage, but I guess that's what we're going with. Alright. 3 fine steel, let's see if we can do it. It's gonna be close. Alright, so 6, 3. No, so we need 24, I think. Let's try it at 18. I don't think that's enough. Oh, you know what? We're actually closer than I thought. Well, let's give it a shot. I'm not going to get full money, but it might be 10 grand or something. Hoping for like 20, but that's what happened. Yeah, 11 grand. Alright. Alright. Hold on, get some water. Sleep here, and we'll see what the Lannisters are up to. Might as well head over here, see if we see Mr. Randall. Just while I'm thinking of it. Red went back. Of course, he went back down there. He's crazy. Aegon, there he is. I've seen him take over the Stormlands before, but then die. That's the most I've seen him do. See that baby true? Oh, actually, yeah, the Lannisters on it, so. But Stannis owns the Iron Throne. That's weird. But I don't think he's that powerful. Alright, we're gonna check out the Lannisport, and then we'll head that way just to see if we can. I don't know why I went there. Yeah, I didn't know this was going, I think we're too far away to see anything. I was trying to run into Aegon or Daenerys when I was over in Essos, and just never happened. And because you've never met somebody, it doesn't tell you where you've last seen them and all that. All my contacts are in Westeros. Oh, Gregor. That's the mountain, my friend. Let's see what he wants.
I am Gregor Clegane, the Mountain. Speak quickly, or I'll have you crushed underfoot.
Nine Western Round Seas. That's a good price, but I don't think, unless I have them already, it's not worth it. I only got 5. And no, I don't want the Lannisters or anything like that to be on my side, but I think if they're strong, it'll be better for us in the long run. Fury. Not sure if that's a weapon or a horse. My guess is a horse, but I could be wrong. Just grabbing my hoodie quick. It's AC stuff. It's a good day to go outside, but I spent all day outside yesterday. Allergies are killing me. We're just having a laid back day today. Unless somebody talks me into doing something, but we're already, what, 2:20? I think I heard something right now. Oh, wow, we got stuck with, like, the worst team. Ron's team's gonna be fine. Alright. Yeah, Wind's Fury, interesting. This is swing damage 76. It's not even that great. Handling's not even up 90. It's really not a good weapon at all, but... And this can go down. Boy. faceless man needed to get into town, but they're stuck with Indian far away. Actually, hey, isn't that, back in the night of the 17th? Right, fast away. Not facing Braun right now, that, I recognize that happen anyway. We're in trouble. His own party. I gotta get that renown and get him out of here so he's known every tournament I'm in. It's the only way I'm gonna get one on the leaderboard. And for anybody who doesn't know, being number one on the leaderboard in the arena, plus one renown a day, which adds up and is a big deal. That comes on. Where is, when's it? I doubt it. It might be an upgrade for somebody like him. 76 cut, weapon reach is better, worse pierce, not a big deal. Okay. Let's see though, what about like, yeah, Kyber can't even use it. How about you? Better cut, pierce, reach, slightly slower speed. We'll give it to this guy. We're gonna wait here a little bit. You know, we want to get over to the Stormlands, but I have a feeling He's gonna be in some trouble pretty early. I just want to make sure before I leave. Oh, we got new orders. 200 bags, so. Only thing I can do is this, and I'll make that a little bit bigger. He's not gonna like it, but damn it. Like, unlock a thing. Alright. Alright. Just head over here. Uh-oh. There, okay, good. Oh, it's done. House burn. Either way. Yeah, we'll stop at the stone sept, I think. Originally, I was going to loop all the way up to the twins, but I want to make it down to this. Oh, wow. You already took it over. How about that? That was quick. Interesting. Base Tyro grants Sun House to Randall Tarley. Okay, so they're reaching Dorne, man. They are just battling back and forth, huh? Where's Sun House? I'm guessing it's up here somewhere, right? No? Whoa. Big battle just happened. Oh, the others. Okay. Sun House, huh? Skyreach. Oh, that's why that guy. So that actually is Dorne. Skyreach. The guy in that dungeon, he that was asking me to capture Randall Tarley, he was Lord of Skyreach. Oh well, don't care anymore. I can't imagine they went too far into Dorne, but I might be wrong. haven't been in here. How about that? That's why, because I don't care about that. Just hop over in Kingsland first. Maybe I can get into the Red Keep now. They wouldn't let me in before. That and the wall, I think, are the most impressive things about this entire mod. It's unreal. Big enough where if I did go to war with somebody, or was on somebody's side as a mercenary, and start doing some battles, and we could probably be fine. We just have to kind of, like, it might be worth it going against Aegon. Like the stances here, I forgot these up north a long time ago. I don't know if he ever comes back down. Pod! See, I'm surprised I get on those. Probably an area for it, but it's not showing as pretty here. Crap. And I'd probably rather him over Kyburn, but in reality, Kyburn's doing more for us. When I think of that, I have a feeling. No, yeah, we still got Kyburn there. See, 66 engineering, it's not even worth it. I'd rather, when I do a siege, get the experience for myself. And I can give him a ship. I don't exactly know how that works, but I'm going to try that right now, actually. Let's see. Call the fleet. Your fleet has to be here to buy a ship, which is stupid to me, but it doesn't take long. See, it's already there. Stop waiting. I could set sail. Go to manage fleet. And now send the clan. See, that's what's pretty cool. 8 troops will spend 3 days to deliver the ship and return to the 5-day. But okay, I'm not spending 100 G's though. I already bought, where is it? This boat, that was like 40K. And that's about as good as I need really. These are all smaller and it's gonna be better for going like, I don't want to go like upward and stuff. There's just not that many rivers worth traveling on. See, anything that costs 37.5 should have something making it better. And 108, I mean, it's crazy how they'll look at it. It's pretty cool. But they have no upgraded ships, and I don't like that. Not available. Alright, cancel. Go to the town center. We're gonna check out the city. See if there's anything worth our time. 76K, not bad. 91.55, let's see. Oh, you know what, I got first. King's Landing doesn't have wood. I don't know what's happening. It's ridiculous. Nowhere has wood. Alright, let's get out of here. Then we're gonna go down to Storm's End. Pass through literally the King's Wood. Unable to get wood, but right through the wood. I'm gonna do it just for. Gotta do it for the renown. Just gotta do it. Alright. Yeah, gotta get them full because honestly they're not that great until they are full. Stormwind's night? Yes. Cobra Cavalry. Yes. And then where are the other Dornish? It's like, yes, these are good, but I'm going for those Dornish these boys. I want some of those Vipers. And then we'll go with the Val Squire. I'm sure he's a go for us. That's why I don't need to add anymore. Actually, no, Dornish youth. See, they're all on horses. You are as well? Yeah, Queen's Man. Let's just go with... Well, you know what? Why not? Keep some Ironborn with us. When I was over there, I should sell it over to Pike or something. Traded out some of my recruits for more Ironborn, honestly. Not that they're especially good or anything, but we are Ironborn. I believe there's a culture bonus to morale. Your aim matters a lot more. Oh, but you. That's where the sword has a big advantage. The aim's a lot easier, but you have the reach advantage with this. And almost any way, it's a one-shot kill to anybody who's not massively upgraded. And if you hit him in the head, it's still gonna be a one-shot for most. See, like I did 61 and then 95, that guy's gonna be dead. Versus if I had done 65, 65, he might have just been injured.
You bastard!
114,
Let your skull!
The guy who's gonna get critical. The one thing I like about this game is I never get double hits. I think I might have just got one there, funny enough. You can on a horse, that's for dang sure. Lost a good amount of health there, but should be fine against this guy.
We've shown them!
Oh, shoot. It's my aunt's birthday. Let me text her. Oh, Kingswood Brigand. How good are you? Not exceptional. You're not horrible, though. Not worth recruiting. Let's see. Yes, it is. Alright, just had to double check that I had my date right. We'll see. I think she's out of town doing stuff, so I don't think a call is worth it. She doesn't even live here, but I think she's, I know she was in Catalina and was doing a hiking trip. I think that's what she's doing for her birthday, so. Ooh, 77 out. Nice. Got a soundtrack out of that, too. She texted me back though. So we got Hurricanes Canadian. Vegas swept. Wow. Winning that battle there, but let's storm. Some Dragonstone, like Dragonstone, so that right there is gonna still be, that should be Dragonstone, right? No, Spanish is Dragonstone. So they're gonna be coming in all these areas right now. He might be able to take all of this. I don't think Stannis is here. Let's check a couple things real quick. I'm getting closer there. Ugh. Still what? Was that 62? That's 62? I don't know. Math. But Stannis of the House Baratheon. Never seen before, dang it. Has been taken prisoner. Oh, that's hilarious. How am I? I guess I was technically on the side of the crown, not Stannis' side. But I saw him. I saw him out there. Summer 12/303. That was, I think we're in the year 303. No, probably, well, yeah, I'll take the attribute point over any other thing. +1 daily loyalty in the government. Yeah, and loyalty is important, but +1 endurance. It doesn't show it right then, but if you go back in, boom, and now all these can get upgraded a little bit more. Not smithing. I was already ahead of it, and apparently I was already ahead of it on athletics, too. Alright. Yep. Dorn Bastard. Lisa. I'm interested to see her family tree. Spouse Aegon. Okay, so that's her. Jaheira. And for anyone who doesn't know, Aegon is fabled to have been one of the Maester Aemon, who talks about that when they killed the children, there's whispers that maybe not all of them, and Aegon would actually be the rightful heir, and got away. That's the mod even left that in, and that's really, it's never talked about in the show. It's assumed all the children are dead, but in the books, which I have not read, but I have I've done deep dives into all the lore that's different, and in the books there's suspicion he might be alive. I think that was just a conscious choice. Technically, if they wanted, they could. He would be a baby when Daenerys was young. So it'd be interesting. I believe he's about John's age, actually. Check that. Not wrong, but wow, that's random. Lotus Bay all the way to the south. Loris Tyler, interesting. So friends with them. Never met on that island. I'd like to meet you, sir. 22. So yeah, Jon Snow's not even that old down there. 20 dad. Oh, look at that. In the show, they could bring him back. I'm just saying. If they wanted to do a reboot. And I'm taking their word that they're right. sure it's still just storm. Yeah, storm lines. Unless it's something simple now. 90, 52. Actually, I mean, that's doable, but gotta buy wood when I can find it. Look at this place, surrounded by wood. And it has no wood. This has been going on all game. Everywhere olives are cheap. Just get it. I'll get it right away, but whatever. Let's get some. Let's buy them all. Why not? Give our boys some meat. Alright. Boom, boom, Relative demand. You did not escape your men's notice that you. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Calculated. I don't want to decrease morale. I want to increase morale. And 500 coin. That'll do it. That is easy. Now, I wonder if they just automatically gifted him Storm's End. I didn't see it ever being sieged. Yeah, see, he's just gifted all this. That's crazy to me. Alright. What we're gonna do... Is it Stoner? No, we're gonna go over to Tumbleton. The last time I was in Tumbleton, they had wood, so... Gotta start somewhere. Davos. I just saw Davos. Did they team up? Garrison troops. How many?
Who are you and what do you...
Clan Seaworth now. Wow, that's interesting. Lord of Lords Hall. Didn't see that coming. 14 Dragonstone soldiers. Ugh. I don't know how I could get that. 3,200? That's not even... My companion can handle it. 6% risk for Braun. That's crazy. I think this is what we go for. This might be our... or actually... Honestly, Kyburn is more useful than the Faceless Man. Let's do that. And then I gotta give him, what, 12 people? This would be an easy way to possibly lose some people or have a better relation with Davos. I could probably take over his castle right now, actually, if I called my banners. Alright. No, I don't have a ton of archers, so I'm not giving them archers. Val Footman, I'll give you that. Oh, they need to be better than that. That's ridiculous. Val Knight. Nope, not giving you that. Boujavir, maybe. Alright, I'll give you Stormlance Knight, no shot in hell. Cobra Cavalry, I don't want to. Oh yeah, you can go. You aren't nearly as... Oh no, wait. You go into the Dornish Viper? No way. I lied. Dragonstone Knight, there you go. See, that's crazy. This is actually asking a real lot. Alright. I don't want to lose any of these people, but... On 14, I didn't have to do that, so... Alright, how many days was it going to be? It doesn't really matter. Dragonstone, but Clan Sewer. Now I'm interested. Does he also, that mean that Dragonstone? No. Joffrey has Dragonstone. How about that? Crazy. Joffrey's dead. I am positive Joffrey's dead. Never seen him before, I know, but alright, we're gonna go over to Dragonstone actually, why not? I'm positive he died. I was at least given the pop-up that they got rid of him. Right, alright, we'll go over here first. I forgot to try and get into the red keep. We'll do that too. All right. I'm not doing it. I can go over to Dragonstone. Actually, I can go over to Port, but actually, we're only going to try to get into the Red Keep first. They should let me in. Everybody's been letting me in everywhere now. There you are.
I'm stuck.
Alright, well, that's the D. Take a walk around the castle, though. This is, they did the most work on. At least the last time I played this, which I haven't been in this since the War Sales update, so I doubt they would get rid of everything they had. But yeah, for a long time, I'm like, oh wow, they got rid of it. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. It's the Red Keep, not whatever, the King's Landing. It's cool how they stack them on top of that for certain places. Same with Castle Rock. They have it like real close. It's a lot closer than any castles are ever for the regular game. Pretty cool idea. That honestly was probably a huge pain in the butt for the modders, because when you take over or King's Landing, for example, all the nobles flee to the Red Keep, and then I mean, if you take over King's Landing, there's like 50 people total you gotta be able to beat in the Red Keep. So no matter what, basically got that. But technically, it could be a last stand that works. Gotta figure out what I want to do for schedule's a little off. I basically a lunch or a brunch today. I'm getting kinda hungry. I have food I'm supposed to make for dinner, but I also have food I was supposed to eat for lunch. Just a small little pre-made burrito that I gotta toss in the oven for lunch, and then I had stuff for burrito bowls. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool. Interesting. We're here. Gotta do it. Oh, that is so cool. They did all this, man. Feel like... Oh no! Whoops. I could have went worse. Now I'm interested. I'll go that way, but I'm going to this trader first. How do I get to him? Holy cow. Oh, so yeah, that's just all down at King's Landing. How do I get to that trader? You used to be able to buy milk of the poppy, here it is, and use it for healing. Oh no. And it's a really big advantage, especially in Iron mode. So there's no way to heal in the original game, but they added it in this game, and I haven't actually seen it since my first playthrough. I mean, probably 2 years ago. Come on, there's gotta be a way to get up there, right? You used to have to talk to a maester, though. And, assuming it would be, thinking maybe the trader is just a maester, but I don't know. Get up there, bro. Oh, it's brown, of course it is. Bannerlord's Hall. Used to be there. Look at all these people. Oh no. They might not give me permission. I thought I went into the Lord's Hall. Curious. Oh, gotta stop the stream actually. My aunt is able to take phone calls, so I'll give her a phone call. I'll start it back up soon here.